Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Space Engineers. I'm the Radio Man 03, and it is awesome to have you along. Happy Friday to you. It's Friday. I just got back from getting a load of ice and whatever uranium was available on the asteroids. I've also filled us up with O2 in here so we can work about the NESI today without being in our helmet. Last episode, we were talking about we need some more gyroscopes because we tried to move NESI and it was a little unresponsive, so I thought maybe a few more gyroscopes down either side back here would be a good idea. And we don't have a huge amount of thrust, but then again, we've not really tested the thrust very well. I think we agree that we've got enough battery power. Good morning, Just War, Gold Dragon, and Morris. Thanks for being here. So, I guess maybe we'll start with the gyroscopes. Do I have that on any of my hot bars? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Nope. Okay, so we'll put it back here on Control 1, and we'll just stick with this right here. So let's go. Well, you know what? No, let's go Control 2. There we go. We went on this one right here, and I've got the hydrogen tanks. We wanted to add a couple more of those, I believe, and then we need to do the gyros. We want to be able to store. Well, I need a hydrogen tank. This is the small hydrogen tank. You think it'd be better to do the small hydrogen tank to put a bunch of those in, or just get? I don't know if I've even got room for a big hydrogen tank in here. I really don't think I do. Let's go back up here. Let's take a look at say hydrogen. Hydrogen tank, industrial hydrogen tank, hydrogen engine, hydrogen tank. There's this one here. This is a big guy. That's a big fella here. I don't know that we've got any space actually in this area for something of this size and stature. I was thinking maybe if we put a bunch of small ones in, we could do that instead. Yeah, I guess he's not really going to fit anywhere in here. Well, he might be able to fit up in this area here. No, I don't think so. There's no room for it. It's just too big. But if we take number 9, we can put this guy in all kinds of different places and actually replace some of our piping with it. We've got one right here. So I was thinking what we could do is probably take out some of these pipes up here. We could put like one right here in there, and we could squeeze another one someplace else. We'll find places for them, but we could do something like that, and that would probably, you know, make life pretty easy for us. Let's go Control Shift P and get the right color on these. Let's get some gyros added in here so we've got a little bit more turning maneuverability here. Okay, so if I do this guy here, I'm not going to be able to have that light next door to it because it's going to want. I want to put the grates around it like I have right there. I guess I could put a second one on top of that if I move the plate off of the top of that, but I don't know if I like that idea. We could also leave them uncovered. We could do that. I need to just point at the floor. There we go. I could do that right there. Thanks, Chase Bank, for the resubscription. I appreciate it very much. What do you think? You know what? We could maybe squeeze some in down below here, too. That's a possibility. We don't necessarily have to have the grate around them. Let's go down below and see if there's any places down here that are appropriate areas for something of this nature. We could put one back here. Well, then it's going to kind of squeeze us difficulties to get us through there. I could put one here, kind of in the center of the ship. That might help a little bit, huh? Let's go back to number 1. Let's get some steel plates. I need to go back upstairs for that. No, I don't. I can get right here. Empty. Yeah, I grabbed up whatever uranium we had. So let's go to the refineries. I'll show you what's refining up. We got 183K here, 899K, 898, 11.2, 9.36. I'm taking all of it and dropping it into the NESI reactor at the moment. So if we go to the NESI, if we go just to reactors. Oop, let's spell right. NESI reactor's got 278 in it at the moment. The weld reactor, I put just one in there just to kind of have a little bit in there, and that's all I've got at the moment in here is 278, 14.46 out of 8,000 available. So it's not a ton, but we'll put some more in. And I need some steel plates, right? Steel plates. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's a good day is Friday. We'll put one here. Like that. And I think if I put one, maybe I could, I've got room on the, I do have room on the other side. Right by the pipe there. That would look kind of cool, I think, with the pipe in the background. We'll do another one here. Like so. Let's get these guys put together. Can I reach that through here? No, you can't. That's okay. We've got that cargo container right up here. Oh, wow. We're shy a little bit of stuff here, aren't we? Really? I don't have enough steel plates in here, huh? I got 3,029. What did I... Maybe I've got something else in my G menu that I didn't know about? No, I've got just the reactors. I guess I'm having to pick up a bunch of stuff. This plate, steel plate. Yeah, right. What am I... Why am I not picking stuff up? Inventory. Why would I not be able to grab off the base industrial? Why would I not be able to grab this stuff out of here? Do that right there. Doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Already running into troubles. Let's get the steel plates put in anyways. We'll do that right there. Okay, and then... Can I withdraw 500? Let's try this again. Let's go back to our... Let's go back to the G menu. Something's weird here. I'm going to drop all this stuff off inside here. Now, why can I not pick this up? If I should be able to right-click on this. You need construction... Yeah, okay, right. I'm out of construction components. Perhaps that's it. No, I've got 1,000 construction components. Okay, so there's a reason I'm not able to grab from the main cargo container on the ship, on the base. Why is that? If I come up here, can I do it? Yeah, Chase, I'm not quite sure what this is, too, because we've been coming up and doing this from the very beginning here, grabbing these things. Let's check outside and see if maybe there's something not properly welded up out here. Does not allow build planner to work across separate grids. Oh, are you saying, okay, due to the fact that this is a ship and then we've got the base, the grids aren't working together, but I can manually pull things through, but I can't just go up and use the build planner that way? Just worth saying yes. Okay, I see. So this is a ship grid, and that is a base grid. So they are not communicating with each other. Well, that's a little unfortunate, isn't it? I guess that explains why NESI's reactor is not grabbing the uranium that's being put together in the refineries inside the base. I'm having to manually transfer it over. So if I were to change this to a base... Like we did, where was that? We went on like in the control panel and did that, and you had the option of having it as a base or a ship grid. Aha! All right, well, there you go. And before we were hooked up to the, we were actually hooked up to the base, and we had the base grid coming over to here because we had blocks attaching it from the base to this as we were building it. We removed all of those. Fired at the ship and slid over and docked it last episode. So that's probably what it is. Okay. All right. Interesting. I did not realize that would be a thing. I'm guessing we probably should have maybe another one or two of these here somewhere. We've got one here. We've got two up front. I've just added 3 more. You think that's enough? I think it might be enough. It's going to take us a little time to turn it, but I think it's going to be enough. We're going to go with it. I can't put any grid over that because we've got a light over here, and I don't want to lose the lights because this is really going to be important for us to be able to see. This is my light off at the moment on my helmet, and you guys can see really well, so I don't want to I don't want to take any more lights off. I've already gone through the system and upgraded them all to be full length. Ooh, I'm missing a railing over here, though. That is a no-no. Where's our railing? There it is right there. This is not right. Why won't you go there? Oh, need construction components. Okay. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping we'd just spend the day in here building just fine, but now I guess we've learned that today, haven't we? We have learned something new. Let's see. Press rocket ship icon on one side of the screen. Leave it off on the other. Be in the inventory. So this shows everything for the ship. Oh, I see. And then do what on this side? What did you say? Press the rocket ship icon on one side of the screen and leave it off on the other. Okay, I see. So this shows me everything that's on the ship. Aha! That is the first time anyone has ever shown me that. That's interesting. Very cool. And then I've got everything else over here. The rest of the base and the other ships and things of that nature over here. That's pretty cool. There's the NESI reactor. And I'm wondering, is it taking all of the uranium? NESI reactor. And we got a little bit in here. I'm going to take that over there. Got some more right here. We don't have a whole lot, huh? That's not much. How long do you think that'll last me out and about, zipping around space? If I do this here, then I need a conveyor so that I've got a port on both sides to do that. Yeah, the lighting can be moved. You're right about that, Sam. It's not that difficult to move the lighting. I'm just trying to think where's the best place to put these things. I could also put them up here and turn them into part of what is the conveyor system. Put them up there to pull ice or to fill up with hydrogen. But being down here would kind of look kind of cool, I think. I could have a couple here. Put a pipe in between them. That would add a little flare down here on the floor. Yeah, we could put two right here. Right, side by side. So this needs to be a T-junction. Let's go like that, and let's go, let's see. We're kind of wrapping up work on her today, so I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you for all the help, as always, with this stuff. And we want number 5. Oh, these are the small ones. Hold on. Apparently I don't have another one set up like that. Okay, so we got to go to G. Yeah, these are all the small ones for the ship we were just building. That's fine. We can change it around. We're going to do that and that and that. And we'll get the conveyor junction involved today, possibly. Possibly. And I'm going to want this guy right here, too, I think. So we want our T-junction, number 5. Like so. Get that welded back up again. Interior plates, okay. And then we're going to go... let's just go back to G. We'll just grab that hydrogen tank and put it right on here since we're going to be working on this particular thingamabob. And I want this to spin around. I want the guts to show. I guess none of the guts are going to show. The control panel is on the top there, huh? So what side do I like the best? Well, I guess I like that side the best. We're going to do one of those there. And I guess I could leave that light there and put this right here. Then I don't have to move that light at all. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the butt, though, huh? Well, we'll fly out of the ship and get the parts we need and fly back in. That'll make it just a little bit faster than having to go back and forth to the cargo container. I kind of wanted a pipe in between here, though. So I'm going to go ahead and change this. I'm going to take that light out. I'll turn my light on so you guys can see better. We'll do that right there. And I want number 8 over here. Let's do that right there. And then I'm going to want a number 7 in between here. Interior plates for that. Okay. Let's grab a few interior plates in our inventory as well. Just so we can get this placed. And boom, just like that. Okay, so I'm going to go boop, and a boop, and a boop. And all the O2 I put in here, we'll just not worry about it. I don't want to spend the day turning parts over here for you guys. We'll just work at it this way. O2 H2 generator over here. We've only got the one, though, on the ship. I'm wondering if maybe we should double this up as well. I could put a T-junction here and dangle one off the other side of this here. And that would help with that. Although, okay, you're hooked up to that pipe right there, so you shouldn't fall. If I take this and turn it into a T-junction, it should be okay. And I could put a second one on the other side of it. Let's go to conveyors. You know what? I'm sitting a little off of my mic, off to an angle, and it's causing me issues. Do I need a tissue? Indeed, I do. Let's do that right there. And then, yeah, if I do that right there, that should work. And we're going to take you out of... I'm pretty full up on stuff. So let's go over here and go cargo. It's actually cutting through a lot of that stuff already. Interesting. So basically what I need to do here is to go this route, and then I could go this route, and then I can drop it into my cargo container. Okay. We'll just start throwing the pieces, parts in here, and then we'll have them in here. Slowly but surely, we'll be putting them in here instead. So I'm going to need a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And we're going to go ahead and change that one out. And we got our T-junction, number 9. Uh-huh. And I need a H2O2 gen, like so. Just making sure I've got it set up like the other one over there. It looks right. Yeah, okay, so we got the 8. Let's try that again. We got you coming out with the pipe right there. Okay, there's a little pipe thing right here that I'm looking at. Okay, now we got double. Oh, we don't have it just yet. We need a little bit more stuff here. There we go. Now we got double the power over here. I've got to connect. I got a place I can access this too, which I kind of like having that port right there. I guess there's a port on the end here too. But we've got double the power now in here. Do I have... I don't think I had two... Well, I guess I do have two. I've got an H2O2 gen in here too, but this is kind of looking just like it's for the survival kit attached to this, so I can drop off my containers and stuff to do this. You know, boom, boom. I was out and about today and used up some of that. So, yeah, I guess I kind of look at this one as being not something that's feeding the ship. Of course, it is feeding the ship, and I realize that. But, you know, it's just up in the living quarters, so it has a different function in my head. It's working along with the this guy here. I'm weird like that. A third one's not bad to have. That means it's going to process the ice even faster, and we'll have, you know, juice for our hydrogen tanks, which are filling up, I hope, right now. Yeah, this one's full. This one's half full. How are we doing over here? We've got one bar there and one bar there, so it's working on it. It's filling them up, which is great. It's just great. Let's go back here and take a look. Does she have full lights on her hydrogen tank? And she's full too, so she should be set on recharge, and she is not set on recharge. Yeah, number... No. That's right, she's on... Number 9 should be on right now, so it's recharging, but it's showing green lights. I thought they were supposed to be like yellow or blue. Right? Isn't that the case? See, they're blue. The hydrogen tanks on the tick are blue because they are charging. Stockpile, turn stockpile on. Maybe I don't have that... Oh, on the ship. Let's see. God, there's so much to remember every time. Control panel. How do you even know to do that? Okay, there we go. Now they're blue. Oh my god, yeah, I don't know how I'm going to remember to do that every time I build a ship. It's just something you've got to get used to, right? It takes thousands of hours of gameplay. And eventually you remember all these things. That there's so many options. It is really a nice feature with the game is that there are so many options for everything that you do on your ships. I think that's really cool. That it's a major plus. I'm not knocking it, that's for sure. Sometimes it's just like, wow, I've got to remember so many different things. Like the batteries, I know they turn yellow when they're recharging, you know, or when they're charging up. Just stuff to remember that has never been a thing. You play Empyrean, a lot of that stuff you don't even have to think about. You know, you just slap the ship together. You don't have to worry about running into stuff with those ships. They just bounce off everything. Where here, it really does matter. The physics are quite impressive in the game. Okay, so let's talk about this. We got 3 O2H2 gens. Thank you for reminding me that we do have one back behind me here. So we've got 3 of those. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 hydrogen tanks. I still kind of feel like maybe that's not enough. There it is, and just a little bit like that. Just as long as it's, you know, up there like that, that seems to work just fine. So that brings that up. And I could find it easier because now I know that all the other ones are set to between 8 and 9 intensity and radius. So I've got that set up that way. What else do we need? Okay, so we've got ice processing. We have ice H2 storage. We have 3 new gyroscopes on the ship. What do you think? Is it ready to go? Other than the fact that I need to get some of the cargo pieces, some of the pieces parts put in here, I feel like we've got it set up to what we could do and take off and go do a bit of a test run someplace. I should have taken this ship out today to do a little drilling, and I didn't do that. I took the other one. This one's going to be... The other thing I was thinking about is maybe putting a connector down on the floor, but my concern is that the thrusters are going to burn holes in the floor and cause damage down here all the time. What do you guys think of that? I was thinking about putting the connector down one, because we have to basically fly in, hover up, come in, and then dock, instead of just coming in. If we move this down, it's of course the same level as this. We should be able to just slide right in and then plop down on top of it. Right now it's sitting up a little bit higher. But my concern is, again, is that the hydrogen thrusters, they won't. Thrusters are far enough from the floor. It should be okay, huh? Because that's what my thought was, is if we took this out and we put this down on the floor, then it would make life a little bit easier as we fly in. Because I noticed when we did come in, I had to come in, go up, and then move over. And I was really hoping to just kind of slide through those doors. It's a tight fit, but we could slide through those doors, just come straight in, and pretty much be lined up with the connector as we come in. That's what I was thinking. You think those small thrusters will be good enough and high enough off? I know in the back here we're fine. It's the caboose here. The caboose thruster is not going to be burning anything back in here. It should be just fine. But if you guys think that'll be all right, then we could do that. We could take that guy out, drop him down one, and then pop the ship right straight down there. And it would look a little bit better in here too. I think as we come down, you know, the cockpit's going to be kind of sitting right here. So it'd be a little easier access. We can reach it from here, which is not bad. But, you know, it's not quite right. Do that right there, and then I come in with my catwalk with my railings over here. Perfect. The other thing I like about this game is the building is really enjoyable. I do wish it had compound building. I've mentioned that before, but I wish it had compound building. But it doesn't. But at the same time, I could deal with that. You don't always get to do what you want to do, right? Sometimes you just don't get to do what you want to do. Oh, and we've got one just sitting here in space. Something like that right there. Now that is pretty close, and I don't think it's going to cause any problems, but, you know, we'll see. There's other games coming down the pike here that I'm a little surprised. I'm really looking forward for that small land. Been waiting for that one forever. There's just other games I know that are coming out between now and the end of the year, at least they were supposed to, unless they're delayed, that I want to make sure we can have on here. I thought Rising World was going to be available, but it's just not far enough along yet. It's nice to have that world generation taken care of, but it needs a little more work. We'll jump back into Rising World, those of you interested in that, once the animals and the caves are developed in the game. Then we could take an island and have fun with an island, and then when some of the other stuff comes along, we could jump into that as well. Those of you who are really good at this, I think the other folks are watching and saying, oh, thank God we could figure this stuff out. We figured one thing out today. Okay, so here I go into the console. How do I... Large display. Text and images, we don't want anything there. Color we don't care about. Background, I just want to see if we can get it even on here. We're going to do that and add to selection. Image change interval, no. Blueprints, right? Blueprints. NESI shuttle. And it should be there, right? Is that all I have to do? Spam click. Took me out here when I double clicked that. Okay, loaded, huh? It's loaded? It's there. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, I see. It's above. Okay, so, okay, now I need to move it around. Okay. We had up, down, left, and right. Oh, I see it. Okay, so you had to double click on that blueprint to get that to do that. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, okay, we'll do that. We'll bring it up a little bit. Oh, that is so awesome. Holy crap, that is so cool. Look at that, you guys. We can actually put the ship up here. That is really neat. Why does this... Okay, so if, I don't want the... I thought this was supposed to light up, this screen right here. And I don't want it to say offline, but I want to move that a little bit more to the left here a little bit. How are we in the center? And push it back a little bit too. Oh, that is really cool. If I go over here, click that, I should be able to see what I'm doing better. Oh, that is neat. That is really neat. The horizontal's fine. Then I... And then the pitch. Oh, we could turn it that way a little bit too. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, there we go. A little action in there. Oh, that's nice. The roll. Oh, that is so awesome. Scale will bring it down even more a little bit more, less scale on it. Oh, that is awesome. It's so damn cool. That is so cool. You can actually see the whole ship right here. Huh, that is so cool. Oh, sorry. I'd never seen that before in person. That is really amazingly cool. I'm trying to bring it a little bit more over the table there. Oh, thank you so much for the help on that. That is really amazing. I'm going to say it's badass. That is just badass. I think that's so cool. I'd like to bring it back this way a little bit more too. Push it away from me a little bit. I know. It's going to take me forever and a day, right? Forever and a day. Forward offset. We're going to push it back just a hair. Oh my god. That is so cool. That is so dang cool. So is this table sitting weird that the word offline is that direction? Is there a way to turn that? So now we've got the text. Text. Loaded textures. Select projection area and remove text. Projection area. Projection area. No content. Ah, perfect. Thank you. Huh, that is really neat. There she is, right there. I guess the easiest way to see it is here, huh? That is amazing. Amazing. How do they do that? Right? Isn't that cool? I think that is so cool that we can actually do something like that. Let's go see about that. You know, I've never done in space. I have never gone after an unknown signal out here. Can they shoot at me out here? Where are you? Why can't I see it? I don't get it. I got to be careful here. I don't want to get too far away from home. Well, there you are. I see you now. No, I had it. I had it. Hold on. Oh, bull, man. Oh, it's so hard to maneuver out here. Don't I just have to hit F on that? There it goes. A terracotta. Okay, now where's home? Uh-oh. There it is. They're hard to get a hold of. I just want to be able to say I did it. I see them go by all the time and they pop up on the map all the time, but I just have never taken the time to go after them. That's so cool. You guys still think it's just amazing to be out here? I think it's just amazing. Closest I'll ever be probably to going to space. If somebody offered you a ticket to go ride into space right now and any one of the ships available, would you do it? Test flight NESI around the asteroid, huh? All right, we'll do it. We'll take her for a round around the asteroid run. Yeah, I would too. I would take a trip into space for sure. I would definitely do that. You don't like the way the astronauts use the bathroom, huh? What's the matter? Hit spacebar again. Sitting on a large bomb to go to space sounds like fun. I think it would be pretty interesting. It's probably very different than it used to be. Okay, so we are going to, number 1, unlock. Number 2, that's our, what is number 2 on our hotbar? Oh, I just moved us. Number 3. Number 5. Is the connector too strong? It's got to be that other connector. I don't have it right. There we go. I'm gonna have to check my other connectors because I think I have them all on that point 0003. Oh my god, I'm so nervous, man. It's taken me so long to build this thing. We gotta be careful not to get too close to the planet. Doomsday if we do that. NESI's first flight indeed. So she's not very fast. And she could use some more gyroscopes for sure. I'd say she slows down pretty quick. Maybe the gyros aren't too bad. Again, we're not supposed to be hauling butt really in her. Yeah, I need some more gyros on her for sure. I'd probably say just as many as I have already. 2 hours of power, huh? The reactor's on. Why do I feel like she's sinking? Why do I feel like she's sinking? Oh my god, why do I'm freaking out here. Ooh, that really scared me. I feel like she's sinking, like she's like heading for the planet. And why would she be falling? Just the trajectory, huh? Oh, holy cow. Yeah, I was noticing the velocity. It felt like somehow gravity had grabbed her and was pulling her down. It was really, oh my god, my hands are sweating like dogs. So, okay, so we need more thrust on her for sure. I tried to push the nose up so I could do that. So I need more batteries too, don't I? So we need more gyros, more batteries. Yeah, not landing. It would be crashing. We're gonna take her back nice and easy back towards base here. I don't need. Oh yeah, if we crashed and the ship blew up, and yeah, we'd pretty much be done. Yeah. Holy moly. Freak me out. Not fun. So I need more thrust. Oh man, where am I going to put all of that? I definitely need more thrust underneath her. Large thruster for each direction should be sufficient, huh? Batteries are okay at just the 2 hours. I guess once I'm stopped, I've got... What do I have? I don't know, somewhere between 8 and 12 days. It seems to be thinking about it. I guess there's different things running on the ship right now, so the number is fluctuating back and forth. Oh my God, you guys, that scared me. That scared the crap out of me right there. Use the 4 legs and just use large thrusters. Alright, we'll replace some. We'll replace some. She's not ready to go anywhere yet, though. Oh, man. Oh, my God. My heart is racing. I thought, dear God, I've spent how many hours building this thing, and it's gonna just go down to the planet and explode? I'm going to have to bail out. Oh, just terrifying. Terrifying. Space is terrifying. After I just got done saying, isn't it wonderful being out here? All right, let's see if I can actually get this thing to dock. I've never flown anything this big. Not Space Engineers, anyways. I'll make some adjustments once I get her closer. You know what? I was just wondering. Okay, let's get her docked and we'll talk about this. I got 10 minutes left in today's episode. There it is, right there. Holy crap. Well, not the greatest first flight for sure. That was scary. Catwalk's nowhere near where it needs to be now. Because, of course, you know, the ship's not sitting correctly. I guess if I had to, I could just, you know, come out here and do that. But, yeah, this is, I don't know. It's not sitting like it was. It's not straight anymore. All right, so we need more thrust. So what am I thinking about doing here? I'm thinking about redoing the entire thrust component. I'm thinking about putting one of these guys. That's the wrong paint job on that guy. We'll work on the camera next time, okay? We will. We'll work on the camera next time. If I added a few more of these guys underneath here, is that going to work? If I added like one there, another one there, another one there, and another one here, would that work in proving it would make it better? Those 4 are just not enough, especially if you're drifting downward, to slow you down. I didn't think up and down would matter all that much. And side to side, yeah, I don't have enough that way either. Oh, man, this is a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to do here. I could put another thruster, a large one here and there on either side of these to help with the forward and backward motion. The side to side, I've got these 4 here. I could add an extra one there, 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 and there. We could have more there. I thought I was overdoing it when I was putting them on, but I could tell now that I didn't overdo it. I didn't do enough. I can actually take, well, I can't take this out. If I took this out, I'd have to take off all those side thrust. I'd have to reconfigure these legs altogether, really. So much do you think that times 5 would make a big difference? Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking if I put one there, there, there. I'm adding 3, maybe 4 across the top and 4 or 5 across the bottom. I don't know. I don't know that that's enough. Well, everybody's giving me their feedback, and next week we'll get started on it again and figure out what we're going to do. Gyroscopes, I probably could use a few more gyroscopes on her still. Because, yeah, response to movement is not very good. But yeah, I'm going to need a lot more thrust. A lot more thrust. I didn't think it was going to be that bad, but it doesn't feel very good. It doesn't feel very responsive to me at all. I felt like the up and down wouldn't really be a big deal because most of my trajectory is going to be, you know, forward and back. Because we're going to take off in a direction we're going to head, and then once we get there, you know, the reverse thrusters kick in and slow us down. What am I going to use the up and down ones for? You know, I was flying around just to see if I had power enough. And we had power, but I think we could probably use a few more batteries too. Yeah, if I was going to have to turn it really fast to brake, I'd have to be doing a lot of mouse work for sure to get it to just rotate to do that in order for it to even respond to me. The Q and E, the listing, is that right? The rolling in space was fine. You know, it was easy, pretty easy going, no big deal. But that freaked me out. I thought for sure we were getting sucked into some kind of gravity and was going to pull me down and completely annihilate this thing. So we do need more thrust. And I don't know if forward and backward was my issue. It was definitely the up and down. So maybe if I add a few more of those down there, it would give us a little bit more help. And the forward and back is okay. What I'm thinking is we could add another thrust here. Again, forward back here to help us out with forward and backward. And then top down, I could add 1, 2, like three more on the top, and like 3 or 4 more. Like I could do 1, 2, 3, 4. I could add 5 more on the bottom to help us out, especially with slowing down that direction. I don't know if I've got room for large thrusters underneath here. We're going a little bit long today just to discuss this a little bit more. I can tell you one thing's driving me crazy. Jeez. Get colored right, thruster. The other thing I'm thinking about is if I were to cut this out and cut those other side-to-side thrusters out, I could put a second one of these right next door to it on both sides, front and back, and do it that way too. And the side thrusters would go back where they are, but on the side. At least one extra direction should be strong. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That was a scary first flight. I'm a noob, though, so, you know, it's bound to be scary. I just got to give it some thought, let you guys give feedback, too. It's going to get posted on YouTube this afternoon, so we'll see what everybody says there as well. It was fun. Well, it was terrifying, to be honest with you. That was not fun. It really freaked me out. Really freaked me out. But thanks for being here. Thanks for the hologram information, man. That is just that's the highlight of my day today, right here. Is this hologram is so cool. I think that is just amazing to me that we could do that and have that just floating here. So thanks for being here. Thanks for all your help. As always, have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day and weekend. And I look forward to talking to you again next time.